What?
Westlake Financial Services.
I'm gonna make these bitches trend.
Thank you. You can return to the main menu at any time by pressing the star key. On your way to a live customer service representative, in order to find the best person to handle your call, it's best if you let me know who you are. If you prefer to skip straight to a customer service representative, you can press 0 at any time. All calls will be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes. Due to high call volume, we are experiencing low than expected wait time. If you would like to receive a callback, please press 1. To make a payment using our automated system, please press 2. All associates are currently busy. Your current wait time is approximately 1 minute. You can't call you back when someone is available to speak to you. If you'd like to receive a callback, please press 1.
Let me start marketing. She said,
keep up with the lines of the other things. Yeah, y'all gotta keep your lines together. Okay.
he pulled marketing from his head because he was scared.
All associates are currently busy. Your current wait time.
Yeah. No, I've already been approved. I was just calling for you to call the dealership to let them know to release the vehicle to the proper address. I have a different address to release the vehicle to.
You already spoke with the verification department?
Yes, I spoke to verification.
Okay, so what department are you trying to reach?
I wasn't trying to reach any particular department. I was just trying to reach anyone who could reach the dealership. I was told that there was someone there by the name of Priscilla, maybe. But anybody who could reach out to the dealership to let them know the new address. I don't want them to deliver it to the wrong address.
Did you spoke with somebody prior?
Prior to right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were still
I spoke to
Verification.
someone in verification. I spoke to 2 people in verification. I can't remember their names though. Did you need to speak to somebody in the marketing department? Yeah, I don't know why you would need to speak to anyone else. I think anyone from Westlake could contact the dealership.
Thing is, I'm not able to contact the dealership, so that should be anyway. Okay, so you said marketing department.
Well, it was the verification.
I spoke to
verification.
verification.
And they told us that we were approved for a Santa Fe 2019.
So you want to go ahead and speak with whom, sir? Because if you already spoke with verifications, I mean, I don't believe it's nothing else to do if you already spoke with him.
Okay, but I have to inform them.
If you wish, I can go ahead and transfer to that. I mean,
I have to inform you guys of a new location. I don't want you to deliver it to the current address that's on file. So who would I need to talk to for that?
What is your first and last name? Just a second, please.
He transferred you back to the board. Good job making him type that in like that. Thanks to the group. We weren't even for the condition. Watch it go right back to Don Hinckley at Westlake. Dial 1 for keep on with your shit. Bear with us, bear with us. We're going to take y'all to a point. That nigga typed your name in like that. And that shit went through like flag. That bitch tried to get my number. She's like, wait, what number do you got? Y'all gotta protect your estate, yo. Pay attention. Pay attention, cause Skynet on the loose. Sophia wasn't playing. It ain't a human in the common sense world right now. This bitch said marketing department. Well, let me double check. It ain't no department. It's a computer. It's Skynet. Skynet is fucking up everybody's life. These motherfuckers, I got these motherfuckers on record talking about they approved us for a Honda, Santa Fe, whatever, Hyundai, Day, whatever. We got them on record talking about that we was approved for the whole thing. They was not charging us anything to get the car. The dealership said you can't get the car until you give the $7,000 so we could give it to Westlake. Westlake said, we don't require no down payment. Any money's put down, that goes straight to the dealer. We got the dealer on record saying, we don't need your money. That money ain't for us. That's for your account. They always lying, and we got everybody on record. New song. Oh my God, this shit is so corrupt. It's so corrupt. So I was going through my stuff. So a lot of interesting things have been happening. You know, when you start going after your account, the alphabet boys don't like that shit. Ooh, flag. One day I'm gonna do a video and all I'm gonna say is CIA. See what they do. See if they come knocking on the car. Miss Ward, Miss Dolphin, can I speak with you? I'm gonna be like, which alphabets is you from? And do you got my check, nigga? I ain't scared of you. These other niggas in the hood might be scared of you, but I ain't scared of you, Debo. They got me fucked up. Look at them. Yo, you typed your fucking syntax in there, whatever that shit called, and them niggas is talking. They talking. Look at this, you all. It ain't go back to the dashboard. They listening to us right now. You should know everything I'm about to do, bitch, because I ain't scared of you, nigga.
I ain't scared of you, nigga. I know you hear me, Sky, and your brother Nate. I hear you. I know you hear me. You hear my ancestors? You hear them goons? You hear them goons?
And I'm locking that bitch up from Cooney Lexi for extortion. That bitch talking about something you qualify for a $20,000 car, nigga. Not no Lexus.
So the question is, for the people who would like to think about what's actually happening to you in your world. Milgram's was it Milgram? Mildred? Milgram? I don't have my other phone right now. I think it's Milgram's experiment where they ask a person to come in and they say, we're gonna expose somebody to electric shock, but the person has already agreed to go through with this. No matter what you hear in the other room, don't worry about it. The person has agreed. You can continue with the experiment. So they get a person to come in, and they have another person who poses as a doctor. This person is a white lab coat on, and maybe some glasses and a clipboard. Something that looks, like they know what they're talking about. And the experiment goes. Now, there's nobody in the other room screaming, but the experiment goes as the white coat tells you to increase the power level of electricity of the shock. How far will you go as a participant? And that's how the experiment goes. So the person gets all the way up to the level of, where it's killing you. And they literally, Sunseeker, and they literally say, in the experiment, you can literally hear the person saying in the other room, it's not a real person, it's just, recording whatever. But you can hear the person saying, "Oh God, please stop." Stuff like that, or "Oh man," stuff like that, right? When told by a white coat, an authoritarian person at this point, they kicked me off.
Them niggas bang doing us.
Hold on. So just hang up. So when faced with the increase and the person saying, "Please stop," or whatever, the first thing that happens is the person who is being experimented on, the participant, what they do is they stop. They stop when they hear somebody begging for their life. They stop. They look at the authoritarian person. And if the authority says, "Go ahead, the person agreed to this, it's okay, you can continue." What they found in this experiment is that a certain percentage of people will continue. That percentage is a very large percentage, considering the number of people who stop and how early they stop. When you look at those numbers, what you are forced to conclude is that humans, when given an authority figure, will go much farther than they ever would on their own. All you have to do is give them something that they consider to be an authority. The reason why we're telling you this now is because while you weren't looking, while you were watching the Kardashians, the authority figure changed to a computer. The computer now tells you your worth, and you obey.
And you say, "Let me get this money up so I can put this down payment. Just give them this free hard-earned money for me. Let me just give them this money because I really want this with." But you literally have given them all the money as soon as you signed that application. And this goes for so many different scenarios in life. The computers are taking over everything. This shit sound like we sound like we conspiracy theorists.
No,
but we've been on the phone for 2 hours now, and Every time we say something to these people, they have no idea what we're talking about. They don't know what department is in their company. They don't know who's a supervisor. They don't know who Priscilla is. Priscilla is the person that was denying or approving our loan. When we tried to, if y'all saw the other Westlake video, y'all heard her say, no, you were approved over and over. You were approved for this Hyundai Santa Fe. She said we was approved. She then said that we do not require a down payment for financing ever. Any monies put down goes directly to the dealership, and you have to discuss that with the dealership. Then you go to the dealership, and the dealership say, no, that money goes to the financing company. We don't need your money. We don't want your money.
She said,
what we're going to do...
Nobody needs money. That's exactly what she
said. We're not going to say what she said. We're going to let y'all hear what she said. I attempted to play this video in a group. And once the information in this video was too hot to handle, I was muted. And nobody talked about the video. They were talking about something completely different. And that made me say, But okay. You do what you gotta do. And Grounded always gonna do what she gotta do. So let's have a little listen here of the Rico charge that we are bringing against Lexus and Westlake. And what's the other charge? Extortion. For trying to extort $4,000 from us. Now, you don't have to stick by and watch this. You can, listen to this. You can,
it's going to be interesting to bring.
But you need to listen to how they talk to you, the words they use, the way they try to get you to agree.
It's interesting because how are you going to bring a charge against a computer?
You can't bring a charge against a computer.
Bring a charge against a computer. You can't bring the computer to court.
I did with your dumbass thing. I did something wrong. I don't know.
But that's essentially what's happening. Ain't no more people. And when they transfer you to somebody, that person don't know shit. And it ain't no offices, ain't no departments. It ain't no such thing as that. That's all lies.
So the only people that's going to want to listen to this is people who really care about changing their future and their present. Everybody else who not.
He said that when it's
people who are just looking for gossip and entertainment, you need to go ahead and roll off. This is about your trust account. So pay attention or get the fuck off.
When it says any extra fees, that is talking about the service contract and anything extra. She said that would add to the price. So when you redo it, don't put the extra stuff on it. I don't know if that makes a difference, but she said that makes a difference. She said that's all dealer stuff, not having nothing to do with us. So I like you guys, but I don't want to just give you money for no reason.
Again, we don't take money for any reason, and I don't understand what.
Okay, so like this part. Okay, I asked about this line here, line H. All these things are covered in finance. So she said everything except for the down payment is covered in finance. So that means that government certificate of title fees is covered. AWS VSC service contract is covered. StarGuard GPS is covered. Total of other charges and amount. Okay, so that's what she said. The total amount of other charges paid on your behalf is all the stuff here. I don't need anything paid on my behalf. I just need the car. So when you resubmit it, can you take those off and see what they say? Because as far as I'm understanding, I should be okay.
So this is the warranty that you purchased to protect you in case anything happens to the car mechanically. And the Star Guard's already on the vehicle, that's the theft recovery device.
Oh, so you can't take that
I
off?
can't submit it without that.
The service contract is not additional? I thought.
It's an option that you can get.
Right.
And like right here, you agreed to add that as an option to protect you from in the event something happens to the car.
Right, I remember that.
Yeah.
Can I not do that? Is that going to affect the way it's presented? So, you know what I'm saying? I just want to present the car by itself.
So you want to pay for that separately?
No, I don't. No, I want to present just the vehicle to the lender without any extra anything to make it harder for me to get the vehicle for any reason. I don't want them to have any other reason to say, well, this is too high or that's too low or anything. I just want to know with just the vehicle and my situation, can you just do that? Because what they told me is that we can cover the entire price of the vehicle, which is the $29,000. So
they approved the full amount.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want anything extra, just the car. So I can't take away the service contract from the GPS monitoring, whatever that is.
The GPS is on the vehicle. We can't take that off.
So I still have to pay for that anyway?
The warranty, if you don't want to be protected by that warranty and you want to take responsibility if anything happens to the vehicle, we can take that off.
What I'm understanding is that the amount that they're financing is relative to my situation, score-wise, income-wise, and otherwise. So if that amount is higher than what they're willing to do, then that hurts me. So that's why I'm saying I want the amount to be as low as possible to make the situation best for me.
So even when we submitted it with nothing. I got the approval before we added any other items.
Okay, so let's go with nothing.
When we submit, we submitted it before you come in and I show you those options.
Okay.
So you got an approval based on just the price of the vehicle and taxes and that sort of thing.
Right. But if I have to, what I'm saying is that I'm paying for this. This is in the finance charge.
Yes.
So I don't want it. And the GPS, if you can't not turn it off or whatever, you have to pay for it. I guess that just
it's in there.
There's
no monthly payments or anything. It's just part of the car.
Yeah. But
because they put those on all the cars.
Yeah, but I mean, anything extra, I just don't want to make it, package it in a way that makes me look unfavorable. And what she said was that you should be fine. I don't see no issue as to why.
Yeah, it didn't change anything. The rate, let me show you before and after we added them.
So it's not more that we're financing, that literally would be more.
The amount you're financing is more by the price of the warranty, but the rate doesn't change because the rate they gave you initially before any added items was the same as with the added items.
But if the principal is larger, my rate
is not.
Right. What I'm saying is that if my rate is this and the principal is larger, what I'm paying for that, because that multiplies by that principal, is more. So I don't need that.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm just saying, you were talking about the rate. The rate's not changing.
Okay, now I'm using the wrong words. I'm learning a lot in this process.
So that's your rate for the 72 months.
That's because of my credit score, though. My rate is that high.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Robin, I'll be having a hard time keeping all these names together sometimes.
But still, you still have to come up with the $7,000.
No, you just spoke too much.
Because that's how it was submitted.
Let's resubmit.
If we resubmit it, that's going to be dings on your credit. So what I can do is send a message to the credit union saying, what would it look like if we remove the down payment?
So you're going to contact Westlake and ask them?
Yes.
That's what I asked them, and they said it would be the same. But you can do that too.
It'll be the same. I have an approval
Based on that.
based on
Right.
you giving them the $7,000.
No, I
So-
can't give them because they don't collect $7,000.
It's, the deal is being done with the assumption you're putting $7,000 down.
To you.
But it's not to me. This is going for your finance. That we are not collecting that as.
Neither are they.
No, they are.
Okay, so I stopped it for a second.
Wait, why are you stopping right there?
I stopped it for a second because I want y'all to listen to her. She just keep on getting caught in these lies. She said the down payment is not for us, it's for Westlake. Now, if y'all go back to the video entitled Westlake and you go all the way to the last 2 minutes, you will hear them saying, we approved you for the total of the car. We do not require a down payment for financing. That down payment goes to the car dealership.
She said that plainly.
She said it clear. Listen, this is how they steal your money. Pay attention.
This is the amount that's financed. So this is the amount, once they approve it, and we give them all the stipulations, whatever they want.
Right. And that's
So they
what I'm
want
saying.
proof of income, they want proof of residence,
They do not want to check for $7,000 though.
but they do.
All right, let's call them.
Again, they're not there. We can call them, they're not there.
Or city.
You have to
Okay,
have
how about this?
$7,000.
I don't really want to drive back
But
up to
can I
Denver.
explain to you what I was gonna tell
Okay.
you? Can I explain to you? This is the amount financed.
Right.
So we submit it to the bank with the $7,000. They're gonna pay this to the dealership. So we can either send them the check for the $7,000 and they pay us this amount,
Mhm.
or else they can deduct the $7,000 from what they're gonna give us.
Right.
Yes. Does
If
that
they
make
will
sense?
if they will finance, if the dealership needs their broker fee, which would
It's not a broker fee. The only thing that we charge is the $595. That's what we collect.
Now, she said it's not a broker fee. Pay attention, because when y'all try to go do this, they're going to say, no, it's not a down payment. It's the broker fee for the car dealership. Okay, you got to pay attention to their words. So you make sure you tie them.
You're going to say it's not a broker.
No,
It's a
no,
down
hold
payment.
on. Let me finish what I'm saying so you
Okay.
understand what I'm saying. You got to make sure that you get them saying on tape that it is a down payment that the loan company is requiring. Because when you get the loan company to tell you that they don't require it, and you go back to the dealer is going to say, no, that's my broker fee, right? Isn't that what happened at the other one? So why are you telling me I'm saying it wrong? Right, you just had to wait and let me finish, right? Okay, so I'm gonna play it again. But you gotta listen to these little, they so sneaky.
That's what they said. So, okay, if we submit it with 0 and they need $7,000 for themselves, they can't
No,
finance.
if we say you're doing 0 down,
Yeah.
then now instead of this amount, you're gonna owe your amount financed.
Will be 35.
Correct.
Right. And I asked them, would they finance me for 29? They said, cool. What you're saying is they may not finance you for 35. Right?
I don't know that. That's why I would have to resubmit it. So
Let's
if we
try
take out the $7,000,
Let's just try it.
your amount that's financed is $35,906.18.
The car is only worth 29. So we basically be asking them to finance above the value of the car. Which doesn't make sense. I say no to that
Do
too.
you want the warranty or not?
No.
Okay.
Extortion.
What I'm trying to understand is why can't we just ask them to finance the car? Just the car.
Again, we came back here and you're financing the car. There were options of protection and you agreed to the warranty. And we added that in. If you don't want that now, I will remove it and resubmit to the bank without the $7,000, without the warranty, and we'll see what they say. Again, we're not gaining anything from this. We're just submitting to get you the car purchase. And again, we went through and offered you some items for protection. You agreed to it. Now you changed your mind. I can take that off. It doesn't matter to me one way or the other. So if we take off the warranty, your amount financed is $31,507.18 with no money down.
Yeah.
And rather than resubmit, I'm gonna send them a message.
So it doesn't ding the credit
So,
report.
correct.
Okay. Definitely agree with that.
So we're gonna have to redo everything all over.
Yeah, let's sign everything all over again. Also, they're hour behind us, and it's hard for me to get up here from the Springs any earlier than I have to take off. I want to take off. But if I have to take off to get this settled, I will do that if I know I can get it settled that day. And I have to keep coming back.
So let me tell you, I'm plugging it into their database. I'm taking out with the $7,000 down. You're at 18.59%. I took out the warranty. I took out your cash down. Your APR jumps to 21%.
That's because I have bad credit. But if my credit score was higher, I should qualify for lower APR.
Correct. I just want to make you aware that your payment's going to jump again.
It's already at 72 months. So
at the 72 months, again, they have to approve this. I'm just plugging in into their calculations here. They have to approve it, but as it sits right now, the 72 months at that 21%, your payment goes to $777.83.
that's ridiculous for a $30,000 car. No, that doesn't make sense. And that's only because of the down payment, which they said that they don't accept nor need in order for financing.
Again, you don't need to do a down payment to get finance.
Listen.
It's just you're gonna have a higher payment if you take out a down payment.
Run it. Just run it. I had a couple things come off my credit report, but my credit score is just not high enough where I can demand such a low APR.
Yeah.
I'm just not there yet. So just run it because it's still a consumer credit transaction. So if it's about me using credit, then it shouldn't be a big deal.
So you're okay with the higher rate, zero money down?
Yeah.
Okay, let me
Let's see what they say. Because if you're saying that they don't require it and it just affects
There's no requirement on a down
Yes,
payment.
that's my
It's
whole
just
point.
up
This
to
is
the
extortion.
consumer whether they
And it's
want a lower
Rico.
payment or not.
And it's
Well,
Rico because
yeah,
she's working. Both of them are in it together.
what
Westlake
she was
and
trying to make
Lexus.
it clear to me was that it was not a requirement, and I thought it was. So I worked hard against SSI, trying to get them to release the amount, and they wouldn't release that amount without knowing that it's going directly to the person who needs it. And Westlake was saying basically, we're not asking for any money. We don't ask for money. So
Yeah, nobody asks for money. It's just
Nobody asks for
Nobody asks for money, she says.
just so that they can have a better lower payment.
monthly.
Yes, correct.
Well, I was surprised that, like I said, they were able to cover the full value of the vehicle and finances. So that was good news to me. I just don't know what this hurdle is with the down payment.
Let's see how they showed you. 3,000, what your payment would be. 5,000, what your payment would be.
Oh,
So-
let's keep going down with this
Yeah.
larger amount of down payment, but
Correct.
still not necessary.
But
Okay, I paused it for a minute. Now, Peggy, you know that in order for, what is the code? It's one of the US codes. I forgot it, but it's on my phone. But they can only charge you a down payment if they charge everybody the exact same payment. It can't be 5,000 down or 10,000 down because those are different amounts. Remember that.
Yeah, it's not necessary. That's why we give you choices. There's 0 down, but obviously it'll be a much higher.
It's 777.
Yes, almost 778.
Mm. I'm trying to stay under 700 because that is my ultimate goal.
You gotta do shit in the moment when you see it happening, babe. You always say that.
It's just
You ain't gonna take no. So I say always stay before it, nigga. Never stop. Always stay before. I don't give a fuck. You leave everything running all the time. Somebody gonna get caught in something. Fuck that. Now listen to her. She about to say you got denied because you ain't want to give up no money. That's extortion. She said multiple times, you were approved. You were approved.
I don't want to guess. They declined it based off of.
because we took the money down off.
So they do need the money. So they're the ones that's lying.
It's basically putting money down got you the approval. No money down, they won't.
Then it's not a consumer credit transaction if you need money down.
Yeah, they declined it with no money down.
Okay, let me see that.
Sound like extortion to me. You could do a citizen's arrest in the state of Colorado if somebody's getting caught committing a crime in front of you. Y'all better start exerting y'all damn rights.
And I even took out the warranty.
Right. So that's why I was saying maybe it was the amount, but it's not the amount.
They both said we was approved. But when we said we're not paying you nothing down because that shit is extortion and illegal, they denied the application.
Yeah, I don't remember this person what they were, I don't even know what they were talking about.
We can't get a. Right.
I need that account.
Oh, can't get it.
She said I need that back. That paper. Hold on, let me pause it.
So on the paper it says customer. It says customer DTI, and then it has a rating, your debt to income ratio, and it has a number there. And then it says get more money down. Literally.
That's from Westlake, the finance company.
That's the
who y'all heard on the recording say that we do not require a down payment. He tried to take the paper that states that, and she said, "Oh no, you can't take that." That's what's happening right now in this moment. It's about 2 minutes left on here. We almost done.
With the dealership.
Mm-hmm. And you can see the numbers from there to now.
Because we submitted it directly to them.
Okay, so do you, if this contract is not valid, do you need this one back?
Yeah, I can just shred everything.
And what happens with the original application?
Everything's shredded. Everything's shredded. I already have it sent upstairs to where they shred everything.
Now hold on, sent upstairs. Sent upstairs. Why was she saying the original application was sent upstairs? There's a shredder in her office. They are not shredding the application because the application is the check. When you sign it, it's just like when you endorse a fucking check. When you're going to cash it at the bank, they never shred them. They put them into a system. What is it? The Federal Reserve Form 2046. Federal Reserve Form 2046. Ask them to give you the receipt to the car. They ain't gonna give you the receipt to the car because the receipt to the card tells you that that shit was paid for when you signed. If they can't produce a receipt, you can't produce payment. Oh, my bad. I forgot to take that.
And still do this. I'm gonna throw it away.
Well, if you want, I can hold on to it for a couple days.
Why you
But
want to
if the
do
car's
anything?
Not here.
Because
you
it's
know, I have to
already
call
paid
people
for.
to drive all the way down here and just check with the Saya. But I'll hold on to all this as it is. And I'll just put it with you as an deal.
Let me show you something. So what if?
What's going on? Or...
Well, we spent hours on the phone. She was not understanding, and she's totally incompetent. But she made it clear that I didn't need any money now. But then she also didn't say that there was possibility for it to be rejected without any money down. They didn't say that at
it
all.
was possibly rejected.
No, they didn't say it at all. They didn't even hint at that.
See, for financing, anybody can finance. I mean, as long as we get approved, we submit it to the bank. That it's not a requirement to do money down.
Mm-hmm.
But again, if we would have submitted it with zero money down, we would have got the decline. So if you, because you showed $7,000 down, that's why they gave us an approval.
But that's still a lie. I mean, she said we don't require that. It's not a requirement.
Yeah, it's not a requirement.
And she put it on you. She said she said no, the dealership doing that to me. I said what?
No.
She said, yeah, the dealership, we don't take any money.
We have nothing to do with that down payment. Like I said, either we send them the check for that $7,000 or they deduct.
She said it again.
Amount.
Okay, so
we send that check to them. Let me run that back.
Or they deduct. I don't know what their number is based off of my credit score and my income. I won't know what to apply for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
It's just.
I would be hurting my credit score to just randomly apply for cars.
A minute and see what they say. $1,000 down. That's why they.
I would be hurting my credit score to just randomly apply for cars and not know which one are they more likely to approve. How would you know that?
It's just you just have to submit it and see what they say.
All right. Well, if you guys don't. I don't want to keep this as an opportunity.
You call me or call Saya and let them know if you do decide to get, or if you do happen to get the $7,000 down.
She keeps saying get that $7,000.
If the car is still here, we'll go forward with the original deal that we had.
With the $7,000. It's because it's $30,000. If you had a car that was not worth $30,000 and you resubmitted it that way, would it have a better likelihood of going?
Yeah, we have to resend that one. We have to resend because it would be a different car. Mm-hmm. Lower priced car would probably be better.
Mm-hmm. Is it like lower priced car, bigger, more price down?
Well, look at, they approved you at the, what was it, 20, the original amount.
1/3 price of the car. Or one quarter of the price.
Yeah, so you're looking at a lower priced vehicle.
So
low 20s probably.
Now, do that sound discriminatory to y'all?
You probably get an approval with zero down.
Like a $21,000 car.
Yeah.
You don't have $21,000 cars.
I don't know. We have to ask the Zion.
All right.
So the reason why we say that about I said that about Miller's experiment, or Mildred, whatever the guy name was, experiment, is because right now the computer is telling you what your value is based off of some numbers that are input into the computer. Those numbers can change at any time, as my wife already experienced when she tried to challenge somebody. They said, okay, well, we're just gonna fuck with your score, and then her score dipped on one person's register and then not another person's register, which caused her emotional distress, which was the point.
Yeah.
So the person who she was getting angry with understood the power of the computer. They understood that, bitch,
You keep yelling at me like this, I'll press a button and fuck your whole life up.
And she did.
And she understood that. Now, it wasn't a lasting effect. It was something, though, that you could look at as a human being on the other side of another fucking computer. Look at that computer and feel emotional distress. The same way as y'all look at these computers and feel joy and glee when there's a little heart next to the computer, or an emoji of love, or what it of just the fact that we're saying fucking emoji. Whenever you see that, there is a response. You are in a fucking experiment, and you are responding accordingly. As soon as those likes get on your page, you, the human, the living entity with God inside of you, you are animated and led by the computer.
And you don't even know it. You're not even paying attention. Y'all watch these on these sci-fi movies and you say, wow, that shit crazy. You don't even recognize that it's actively happening to you right now.
And I know we know these you write about the law, public law. However, the computer is not made to synthesize public law. It's made to synthesize the numbers that is input into it. And you put the numbers in, the computer spits out a number. The reason why I told the lady at the dealership to get more money is because they had already put it in and approved it at 7,000. They approved it because they do get the money, because all of the banks are one bank. It just gets transferred from one bank to another. So when they say you to the dealer, you need to get more money down, it's just a computerized, it's just a computer. It's a computation. So she's going to press you, the human being, to go into your life that you're living and breathing and expend your God-given energy in order to please the computer. Now, to me, I'm going to just talk. I'm sorry. The nefarious nature is when you know that person knew that when she pressed that button on that keyboard, it was going to affect my wife negatively. She knew that. She's not the only one. There are people out there who understand what the computer is doing to other people, and they don't give two shits. Those few people, I would say, are nefarious. The rest of us, you need to walk away from it. It only has power because you are powering it.
Energy.
It's energy.
What was I going to say? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Definitely. Oh, yeah. We doing all that. I wanted to talk to y'all about an idea I had, but unfortunately, they're actively saying now that there's 8 people on here. I know it's more than that, but the 8 people YouTube is allowing me to see. I'm asking you a question, and I want every last one of y'all to respond. If you don't understand, if you don't know what the choice is, then say that. But do not just sit here and listen and not respond, because I'm going to think you an agent. Okay? In the state of Colorado, this is in your state too, but I'm talking about my law here. In the state of Colorado, if you are witnessing a person committing an act of a crime against you or somebody in front of you, you can perform a citizen's arrest on them. Y'all have heard of a citizen's arrest. However, nobody enacts it. You give your rights away every day. Every day you give your rights away. Now I said, I'm going to go into this car dealership, and if she says $7,000 one more time, I'm going to lock her ass up for extortion. That is why me and my husband was arguing yesterday. His argument was, I do not have a military. I do not have a team. And I just want him to aggressively take a woman into his custody.
with
And my whole
Home Depot.
no, this nigga said homemade motherfucker. He said homemade. Oh, my phone is burning up.
Home Depot handcuffs
Oh, my phone is burning up.
and citizen arrest with the Home Depot handcuffs.
Turn the ear on, babe.
All right.
Yeah. It's like it's gonna shut off like it did the other day. Let's see there. So it's gonna be some frequency sound in the back because we gotta turn the ear on. So anyway, what I was trying to do.
And she was serious. Y'all know my wife.
No, I'm not fucking playing. Why would I? The reason why I was so serious about it is because my ancestors told me at 4 o'clock in the morning that's what they wanted me to do, and I told him that. I said this is what the assignment is for today, and he agreed to it in the morning, and then he forgot he agreed to that shit and got mad and said, "Some damn, what you want me to go lock somebody up?" What? Oh. I don't even know where that shit is. I don't know where my stuff at. You always do that. My question is, if you see somebody committing extortion or Rico against you, do you want to lock their ass up if you have the right to do it? Or would you just be a bitch and keep letting them play you like that? I want y'all to respond. We have the authority to take care of ourselves. Do that shit. Or you gonna keep saying, "Oh, they told me no."
Now, I want a response, especially from the men out there. Hold on, no.
Get off the phone. I'm not done.
If any of y'all 8 people are men, I need a response. Is it your responsibility to protect your wife by not throwing this woman who doesn't know you at all from Adam into your homemade Home Depot handcuffs? Or is it your duty to protect your woman by telling her, "No, crazy woman, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go to jail and leave you out here by yourself"?
Why would you see? Okay, no, not saying stop. I'm being serious. Why would you go to jail for committing an illegal act?
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Well,
now listen to what I'm saying.
Ask the people.
All right. Damn, this phone is actively burning my hand. I didn't mean to leave it in the sun like that. How am I gonna put it over there and talk? Hold on, Dwayne said something too. Homemade Home Depot. That nigga said, "Oh, thank you." Yo, I'm gonna get some strong handcuffs. Fuck that. Yo. Hold on. Had to get on iPhone to text. Wow. See how they fucking with us? So let me tell y'all what happened.
Wait. What is their answer? You need to know. Don't let them get off like that.
No, they responded. Oh, okay. So she's saying she's getting off the TV from watching it on the TV to respond.
Okay.
So she can respond. That's what I told my husband, Robin. I said, what we gonna do is we gonna have the sheriff's meters, right? Since the fuck they come and lock the fuck us up, we gonna have the sheriff's meter because I'm a financial institution and they're extorting me. And since this is money, since it's about money, they gonna come and handle it. No, they are actively taking away my viewers. Please download my videos, y'all, because they're trying to delete me, and they hacked my phone and they deleted my voicemails that I had with the banks telling me recorded lies that the banks were saying to me. They went into my phone and hacked it. But them niggas don't never know me. I always got backups to my backups to my backups to my backups, bitch, and my backups and my ancestors. Oh, what's y'all response? Sorry. I be getting into my shit. What's your response? Would you do it or not? If somebody actively trying to extort money from you and you have the authority to lock that nigga up, is you gonna do it or you gonna keep being somebody bitch? Tell me.
Robin said, call the law. Okay, so Robin's off the hook. Robin responded. It still say 8 people watching. That's only one response.
Okay.
Who else is out
Dwayne
there?
responded.
Dwayne said.
He said the handcuffs is
Dwayne. Y'all, Dwayne is
fucking is
Dwayne.
13.
Listen, you said you going to out 13, Dwayne. He said I'm getting them cups.
He said he was there yesterday, and it was the handcuffs.
Okay.
All the handcuffs was in out 13.
Okay.
Yo, I'm telling you, we could do the cops
That's-
do the zip
That's
tie.
still two people. Hold on.
The cops do
That's
the
still
zip tie.
two
Why you
people.
making this shit so
What about the
hard?
other 6 of y'all that's watching? What's up?
What's up? Is you a bad or not?
Right. What's up? It's 60, so that's 2 people that answered. It's 6 other people. What are you doing? Are we enacting our rights? Or Jay? Okay, look, Jay said, me and my partner going through it without the head. Nigga, right there.
We fucking rebel. What Lauren Hill said. Rebel. Let's go get our shit. I'm tired of this car. No, seriously, y'all. Our brakes are done. We got bad brakes in the front, bad brakes in the back. I cannot keep with my little dumbass SSI check this money paid on this car. So I'm not playing. My husband can play, but remember what Grounded said. She going to lock a bitch up. I never asked my husband to be the one to lock the bitch up. I get off on that shit. I don't want to be the one using my zip tie, locking their ass up when these fucking cops do that to our babies. And they put them in a cell. They put them in a cell because it's a check. The charge is a check. I keep telling y'all, I might be playing around with y'all, but I'm not. I'm serious. Rebel. Who the fuck else is listening? Respond. If you don't respond, stop watching me, because I'm going to think you that motherfucking Asian nigga that was acting like he was fishing.
That's 3, so it's still 4 more. Well, okay, they stopped watching. Lost the viewer, no problem. What's up with the other 4 y'all? You just watching or what?
Now I know who to fuck with. And because y'all said something about doing something, watch your 6. Because they definitely on you. They tapping our phone. You already knew that. They've been doing that. But they wiping my recordings and shit. But like I said, hey, you try, you do what you do. I plan ahead. I always play the long game. I always have foresight. My ancestors give me a heads up. We already know we won this. So if y'all scared about what's going to happen, I'm telling you, I promise you, we win. We win. And ever since I got that motherfucking entity out my face from that live spell execution that we all did, and I'm so grateful for y'all including yourself and removing that entity from my face so I can get back to work. I haven't had a problem since. He knew it. He said, you gonna win. So we gotta fuck with you whatever way we can.
In the long run, I mean, we joke, but the seriousness of the matter is that you have to every day, 24 hours fight, because you are on the winning team. Well, at least we know 1, 3. I don't know what the rest of y'all 4 is doing, but some of us is on the winning team because we're willing to fight, and we serious about it because we fight ourselves. We try every single day to be the best version of ourselves first.
And we don't hide the worst version of ourselves. We make sure y'all see that too. That's very important that y'all see me and him going through it, because you need to understand that this is real. This is reality TV. This is not the Kardashians and that fake shit that they have scripted. This is not Housewife of Atlanta. This is what's happening to real people in real life, living a supernatural fucking reality and this 3D ass plain existence with no creation and no fucking invention. And computers sucking me dry of fucking hope. We real. We 100% real. That's why I say we got 7 people watching and not 100 million people watching. They don't want them to see what we got to say. Because everything Grounded and Gus say they do, you see them doing it. Now who next? Because it's still 7 people on here.
Yeah, and the other 4 ain't speak up yet. But
you better email me, text me, or something, and let me know you ain't no bot. You just don't want them to track you. But if you watching me, they tracking your ass anyway. They tracking all of us. That's why they keep us in this circle of who we watch. Everybody watch each other, the same circle of people, so they won't fucking get it. Man, I ain't even get into that. That's a whole other thing. But it's good to see the few people that did respond. I'm watching you. I appreciate that.
Just understand that once you're done doing that inner work, you still got to do outer work too, though. That's what it's all about. That's why we say this financial stuff is tied into it, because you can't just sit back and say on your haunches and say, I'm just going to be super spiritual and eat fruit and breathe air, and then I'll just be good because I'll be super spiritual. It don't work like that. There's no separation. Those that understand that all is one and one is all, once you understand that, you begin to move differently. Truly understand that. Just looking at just parts of it, you know what I mean? It's not moving the entire picture forward. You know what I mean? And we got to do a bigger job than just our whatever's in the front of our face. The job is the entire existence, the entire planet. That's the whole job. So it starts with one, yes, it starts inside of you, yes. But after that, you got to then look around you. And when you see the fuckery happen, you got to say and do something.
Okay, y'all, we about to get off of here. So it's 11 a.m. here now. We got a job to do with the federal court today. And I guess we'll get back on here later on to tell y'all what happened when we went there. If y'all could hit our Cash App up, that would be great. Oh shit, we overdraft on that one. We're gonna have to put the key bank in there. If y'all can, we're overdraft right now, so we can't get. If y'all can help us with brakes, I think we can get brakes for like $40 for the back ones and $40 for the front. So if y'all could send like $10 each, that'd be great. If not, I appreciate you just sending your energy towards us and hoping that we get some money to fix these brakes before they go out on us. I won't have no money for another week.
You'll be all right.
All right. I appreciate y'all. Stay safe and rebel. 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 Ashe. Ashe. Ashe.